so I'm gonna make it quick. On. Hey, everybody that gets there, comes through this message. Excuse me, forgive me, Steve Harvey, for looking crazy. I got a real bad headache. I don't want no, it wasn't gonna come on because I didn't want no pity. Don't feel bad for me. I've been through worse and I still stay positive. But the point of me coming on here, instead of going into this long story, I'm gonna give you little briefs about who I am and why I'm doing this, and then I gotta get off because I don't feel too great. So I'm 37 years old. I have 3 kids, and I found out I have a big family. I grew up with my mom and 2 sisters and 2 brothers, so it was 5 of us here in America. But our mother, once we understood, she told us she also has a son and daughter in Cuba, but she lost contact with them. So to skip around, she came. My mother's name is Mercedes Hernandez. She came to America when she was 17. She passed away at 54, 2 weeks before her birthday, to cancer. And once again, I don't want no pity party. Me and my mother, we spent our time together. We know death is a part of life, and it still hurts. But I'm happy that I had that time with her. And okay, so now the point that I came on here for, oh man, is that Thanksgiving. Okay, my mother passed away 2017 March. 2018 Thanksgiving. Some more of my prayers. The only prayer I didn't get was my mother got to find her family before she passed away, and she didn't get to. But I found out our grandmother passed away, so they together, and I've gotten the opportunity. We found after we found my father's side, they found us. It's a whole long thing. Like, we'll talk about that later. The important part of this whole asking you a question is that oh, my head is pounding. Is my brother. I feel like our family story. Everybody has a story, but I really feel like bits and pieces of our story will help people that is going through the same thing, or if they go through the same thing, at least they know the knowledge, stuff like that. Because I always listen to your messages on the radio 93.7. I listen to your messages, and you always got deep messages, and that I'm like, I don't know how. I'm just right now. I'm trying to make this live quick, and also dealing with a real bad pounding headache. But my brother, his name is Jorge Enrique. That's his birth name, but on Facebook he go Enriqueo Sel Mismo, and I believe it's Enriquuito and Self Mismo. But he has a documentary. Once we found each other and we all was video chatting, like it's a lot. It's once if you interested in knowing, you will find out more about it. But for the past, okay, to skip to what made me, I'm sitting here actually watching, what is this one? Because we watching a lot. This one gave me the idea of Little Big Shot, and it was a little boy that did art, and with that cute curly hair. But yeah, he was on when I eventually got to watch it, and my brother does art, and the reason I put that together, I'm like, in his documentary, this is before he even knew like anything about us or found us or anything. He has a documentary that was made in 2017. And a lot of stuff, like, I don't know if you believe in speaking things into existence. 'Cause I believe in God, and I been reading the Bible, trying to learn it and all kinds of stuff. But he spoke a lot of things into existence that he didn't even realize, and I pointed them out. And one thing in there he said is that he wants his art to be all over the world. So I'm gonna show you a picture he made for is talking about our family history, and I thought it was so beautiful and inspirational, because when I first met him and seen all his art, I said, I could see your pain, I could see your happiness. I could see, it's like his paintings look like you could, like, future paintings and stuff like that. But what makes him interesting and unique like the other. It's a lot of talent out here. People sleeping on it, but his documentary, it wasn't just about his art, and what made him go to art is expressing himself because he got his hand chopped off by a samurai sword when he was 17 and lived in Cuba. And then my mother came to America at 17, and she passed away in 2017. So I don't know what that is. Oh my God, my head pounded back. But I don't know. Oh my God. So I guess that's my cue. It's pounding too bad. The devil is a liar. But Steve, is the question is, I had wrote you, and I was talking about because we never had a real family reunion. We always went to people we grew up with, and I had wrote you because I wanted to see if we could, some type of way that we could get our family together to have a real family reunion. But I was like, no, that's too much. I don't really, like I said, I'm blessed. I've lived my life, and I pray I live more. But I'm good with what I've experienced. I lived my life, but I want to live more. But I'm just saying, if God was ready for me right now, I enjoyed a lot of my life, even through the bad. Like I enjoyed it. But yeah, just hit me up and we could go from there. I really don't feel good, but I want to get my brother's art shown all over the world. So let me do that before I hang up. Oh, my head is, and I hope I don't fall because my left side is acting up. But that's supposed to be our mother, and that's her holding them. They in a bubble with a question mark. They had like we got a lot of answers for a lot of questions me and him had, and so forth, so on. And that's our grandmother. I didn't know our grandmother was that. She was dark. Like it's amazing how all cultures have all different shades. That's why I said all lives matter. That's why I don't understand why there's still prejudice. Like we all human. But yeah, that's me. Supposed to be me, my sister, and then these three he didn't know about. This is our other sister and our brothers, and yeah. So this is just a little taste of it. Um, I wanted to get that out because I was just sitting here thinking about my mother and how we used to always ah how we used to always sit and play Family Feud against each other. And I called that too. Wow, this is years. Like, I called you guys to play Family Feud because she wanted to be on it. And we never heard nothing. But one of her wishes was that, she know her kids in Cuba love her, that she didn't stop trying to find them. And, sorry, excuse me, for everybody that's watching this. But I just need to get this out because if I don't, it could be too late or I might forget because I'm forgetful. But, um, my mother, she didn't get a chance to see her kids or her family, especially her kids. And I know he works. He does his art to bust his butt so he could take care of our sister and our niece and his son in Cuba. And like and he wants to be in America. Like I mean. He likes America, and that's So I don't know. I don't know. But I gotta go. I just wanted his painting to be shared all over the world, like he has said in 2017 on his documentary. I'm gonna give you his documentary, and then I gotta go for real. His documentary is capturing infinite worth. I believe that's what it say, and then his signature is Sel Mismo, and then we just go from there. I'm leaving the rest in God's hands. But Steve Harvey, I thank you for taking the time out to watch this. I know you get hit up all the time, but the only thing I wanted was if you could share his painting, and I know that somebody, whoever likes stuff like this, it'll fall in the right hands for him. Like right now, we're not talking. That's for a later time. All our family is just it's crazy how you get so excited to meet family and then it feels like we back to square one. So I wanted my brother to know my mother loved him and our sister through me putting his art out there. And I thank you again. And thank you, Lord. Alright, positive vibes, y'all. Let's stop judging. That's my word for today. Stop judging and inspire each other. Alright. What about baseball?